Polymorphic Blocks is a Python-based hardware description language for board-level circuit design. Many interesting circuit design decisions are high-level, yet mainstream tools focus on the low-level. We raise the level of design by extending the familiar hierarchy blocks abstraction with generator libraries to encapsulate expert knowledge and polymorphism to enable high-level abstract blocks. Our system includes supporting graphical interfaces and produces netlists as part of an end-to-end PCB flow.